still with that broken tripod thing. But don't worry, I won't be dropping it this time. But even less stuff going on behind me. Like 1 week fucking left. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing one of these next week. Probably not. And I will get this camera situation figured out here. Yeah, whatever. Good enough. I'll just sit back some. So anyway, what's going on? What's up, dude? What's up, Patrick? Like I was just saying, 1 week fucking left. New house is cool, man. We're moving a lot of stuff over that we could fit in our cars, making fucking multiple trips. But like I said, it takes like 20. There's a detour on the road from here to there. Well, it's not comfy yet. It's just there. Like we're still here for now. So yeah, we still got. It won't be until the 24th is when all of our stuff will completely be there, like the bed and everything. It's not really roomy. I mean, it's a small little house. You saw the video, but it's like it's just all full of boxes and fucking shit right now. Our friend Gabe's coming over tomorrow with a trailer he has, and we're gonna move the light stuff over. Yes, sad sack. That's exactly what we're doing. But and then the 24th, we're having a moving company come in to move like the heavy ass big shit, like the fridge, the stove, the bed, all that kind of shit. But yeah, man, we're happy as fuck. And I'm starting to get that fucking itch to start doing episodes again. I mean, it's going to be some weeks off. It's definitely going to be some weeks before we get to that. But I do want to do something between the 24th and the 31st. Me and Bird doing like a mystical midnight thing, but it'll be filmed in the nest. Ugh. Just saying that makes me want to fucking throw up in my fucking mouth a little bit. But yeah, I'll be there and it'll just be like super fucking crappy, like just me and Bird filming the TV and us there. But it is what it will be. But I am really kind of fucking getting that itch to go back and doing real fucking episodes again. Because I mean, it's been a while since we did. Well, you will get more movie reviews, Patrick. But we're not in the new place yet. We won't be in the new place until the 24th, and then we got to unpack and do all that shit. So that should be like weeks away. So yeah, I mean, we are definitely going to. I'm starting to get that fucking itch, man. But I'm just going to do. What's it called? I'm just going to do that one with Bird for like a Halloween mystical midnight. And then, yeah, then it's still going to be time away. Probably doing these and doing stuff. What fancy pen, sad sack, did you use to sign the closing documents? None. um, oh, now Bird's here. Of course, he had to be here when I was talking shit on the nest. But yeah, no fancy pen. I had to use their pen because I had the pen I just carry around all the time, but it was black ink and it had to be in blue ink for whatever fucking reason, so I just used their pen. Patrick had the electric company hounding him today and had to sell the Dogma Blu-ray just got. Oh, that sucks, dude. What's up, Sean Regal? And your goddamn trumpets. Yeah, Bird. Maybe I should, like, when we come back, maybe we should start with, like, Filthy McNasty 4. What do you think about that one? Yeah, I have Dogma on a hard drive somewhere. I have up to a point, Kevin Smith's on a hard drive somewhere. Of course, those trumpets are for Seaver. Yeah, I think I did see that, Patrick. Congrats to the Steelers roughing up Brady. That's all Bird because I know he's the only one that fucking cares. Not the only one that cares, but I don't care. because I used to carry like football games, kind of like when I was delivering pizzas. It was like advantageous to me to listen to the fucking game when delivering pizzas because drunk people want to talk about the game, and if you're fucking cool with shit like that, then they'll get a bigger tip. But then I used to care when at least when the game started, because it would mean the of whatever restaurant I was working in would die by the time the game started. But that don't fucking happen now, at all. Like, yeah, people just watch the fucking game on their mobile device while slopping down breakfast. I don't think it's going to be Filthy McNasty for whenever we come back, at least right away. Because I do want to do Rhino Bitch. There's a few things I want to do. Is your diner still having issues getting supplies? Some here and there, but it's like everywhere. Like everywhere kind of has like, like they were out of the biscuits, the frozen biscuits we use. So we didn't have biscuits for a couple fucking weeks, and yeah, and prices be crazy. Bird misses Ron Koontz and PTK. Well, dude, that'd be the easy way to come back when we come back. Or I guess we could do the shitty fucking do like two. We could do like if I can see if we could find like a Halloween PTK, and then we could do a Happy Craptastic in front of your TV, or however the fuck we're gonna end up fucking shittily doing those episodes. I mean, those episodes are gonna make the fucking shitty episodes we've been making for months now look fucking amazing. But yeah, maybe we'll have to do like find a Halloween PTK and the fucking I do want to find an old movie for us to watch for Mystical Midnight for a Halloween thing. Terror House. Well, I was thinking like old. I was thinking like 30s and shit. Deathmatch. Mick Jagger versus Steven Tyler. Who wins? Yeah, we could do Ed Wood. Something Ed Wood. I would. I'd have to say Mick Jagger. I don't know, man. They're both extremely skinny, fucking wiry dudes. They're both 1,000 years old now. Nobody's got that move like Jagger. Yeah, I was thinking that, but I was like, I'm not lowering myself to making that line. I mean, I'm not saying anything against you, Patrick, or anything for making that line, but. So yeah, I know Trish made a fucking trip to the house today and took fucking shit over. Yeah, I liked old fucking Speed Racer. They used to play that shit all the time whenever I was growing up. Yeah, Trish made a trip over and stuff, took shit over today. Had to turn the furnace on over there for the first fucking time because it's been getting pretty fucking cold at night. And I know they're saying it might snow on Tuesday. We're in Pennsylvania, so everybody's like, oh no, snow, let's go run and get the bread and the milk. Even though it'll probably be like 2 fucking goddamn flakes will hit the fucking ground. But yeah. I mean, that should make the drive to work should make an interesting, like, should be interesting in the winter. The fuck, Bird's been making that drive, an even longer drive to his work from his house through the winter for years, so. Yeah, I mean, if we're lagging at any point, there ain't nothing I can really do. Like I said, I'm just on my phone. I got nothing else. Beavis versus Butthead, who wins? Beavis all the fucking way, man. I always liked Beavis a lot more than Butthead as well. He always had the best fucking lines and all the crazy shit. I did see some fan art on Facebook. No, I do not remember that Celebrity Deathmatch at all. I used to watch that shit all the fucking times. I used to run so many fucking marathons of that, and I would just let it fucking run. So, I forgot what I was saying anyway. Frog baseball, yeah. So I had to buy a goddamn lawnmower. I lost what I was fucking saying. Oh yeah, I had to buy a fucking lawnmower because the grass was getting long and I didn't want to borrow birds anymore, so yeah, I had to do that. And then my boss said, man, I got a fucking weed whacker and a leaf blower, battery operated, just taking up space in my shed. I don't use them anymore. I have better ones. You want them? I was like, fuck yeah, so yay. I'll be good to lose, you know, comments and whatnot. But man, it really fucking happened to a Slim Jim. Oh, Slim Jim's Bunker Bob. I like Slim Jims. I mean, I don't eat them often, but man, I can eat a Slim Jim once in a while. You know, you're just like, man, I want a Slim Jim, so you snap into a Slim Jim. Yeah. I'm kind of over and done with, man. So much. Oh, G4. I did see G4 came back because I was watching some of their stuff at first. Like, because I liked Adams, but also I'm like completely out of video games. Obviously, campaigning on. I don't know when I'm going to back. You know, whatever it would be like, or 5 some. Just because, like I said, for months before all of this, I've just. So I'm hoping. But yeah, anyway, it's the fucking house. I mean, it's still Comcast, and we're taking our equipment with us, so it might not get any better. No, I did not see it was a Butthead reboot. Like I said, I don't have. All I have is Netflix, really, and Prime. That's it. But yeah, I mean, I'm not. I want to watch that fucking Bummer series. I want to see. Midnight Club looks interesting, and I want to fucking watch that The Watcher or whatever on Netflix. But yeah, not really worth starting a series right now because so much shit to do. I'll probably watch like the first episode and then have to do stuff. And I forgot to grab a beer. God damn it. What do you recommend? It's all you talking about the Dahmer one? Your choice, see the future or change the past. I mean, there's times the past really fucking sucked, but I'm kind of digging where I'm at right now. So, yeah, I don't know about changing the past, but seeing I don't want to see the future, man. It already fucking sucks now just seeing now. I don't want to see now, let alone the fucking future. But I mean, I guess if I could use it for like nefarious means, you know, to like, you know, get money and stuff, I'd be pretty fucking sweet with that. Because I'd do the fucking Biff, man. I'd get the sports almanac and I would fucking make the bets and all that stuff, and then my ass would be the fucking Donald Trump fucking like person owning the casinos and having the toupee and all that fucking stuff. Man, it's making me want to watch Back to the Future now. I Best Obi-Wan, Alec Guinness or Ewan McGregor. I liked them both. Okay, I got to go to Gary, Indiana for the lottery ticket that wins. Yeah, that would be just a fucking luck too. You're like, I can see the future. I'm gonna get this lottery ticket. Oh, it has to be bought in Gary, Indiana at this certain fucking time. You're like, God damn it. It's like, can't it just be Baltimore or something? Road trip to Gary, Indiana. I mean, that would be one hell of a fucking video. Just road trip to Gary, Indiana. Maybe Bird, that's how we know we made it one day, and you're probably still not here. But yeah, that's how we know we made it one day, when we can film a video taking a road trip to Gary fucking Indiana. Ugh. But I know we can find some pretty shit towns in Pennsylvania too, so have you ever gone to the PA State Fair in Bloomsburg? Nah. I've gone to a lot of county fairs, but I've never been to like the state fair, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think so. Listen, I've never like it's weird. Like I've only been like halfway across the state. I have never been to like the other side of the state. I've been west, I've been north, haven't I guess I've been south some. But yeah, but not even that fucking far, man. I said the farthest I've ever gone was Canada, I think. But I've also been like, somewhat west, but not really. My parents didn't do a lot of vacation things. Like our vacations consisted of doing those Eagle conventions I talked about last week. And then like, yeah, I got of working age or whatever and just whatever, and it never went anywhere. Me and Trish never went on a vacation anywhere because she fucking works a fuck ton and has for fucking ever. Yeah, we never even went on a honeymoon. Like we had a big, huge fucking party at our friend's dad's house, at Casey's dad's house. A huge fucking party before we got married, kind of like a reception. And then me and Trish got married at the JP with like, a little bit of family, Bird, our friend Boo, and stuff like that. And that was it. And then we went over to the Chinese restaurant and ate a fucking Chinese buffet for after our wedding, hit the JP. And then yeah, I think that was about it. I think we went to work the next day. Would you rather invest in the superhero genre or the soap opera genre? I guess like the superhero one, because at least like that one's making was making huge fucking money. Soap, I don't know. I've never really watched soap operas at all. What's the biggest scene you've seen someone make in public? I mean, I've seen I've seen like people come into the restaurant mid pandemic, like early pandemic, with their fucking Trump with an actual honest to God rubber Trump mask on, standing there when we opened at fucking 7 o'clock in the goddamn morning, just standing at the thing waiting for the fucking waitress and stuff. And it's like, I'm not fucking acknowledging this dude. All he wants is fucking attention. But that's not even it. I've seen fucking customers go off. I've seen all this shit, but I've seen fucking people preaching in parking lots with megaphones, just fucking blah, 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 blah. Weirdest thing Patrick's seen in public lately was a lady in front of him at the ATM getting pissy and dumping her coffee on it. Yeah, that tracks. I mean, not with you, but that's just, how people are. Michael Gross as the bad guy in a Lifetime movie. Always awesome. Sure. Michael Gross is always awesome. Oh, man. I can't believe that is stuck, man. That's from, like, worst movies on Netflix days. That's like that weird dinosaur movie he was in. And still to this day, he will always be Michael Gross to me. Like, always, always, always. That's just one of those things that's stuck. And like I remember from Alien Beasts, maybe. Like Trish, Trish does that one a fucking lot. Lifetime movies are basically lame rom-coms or women in a bad relationship and getting her revenge. Lifetime movies. Yeah. Yeah. True that. What was that one whenever the fucking chick fucking lit her husband on fire in the bed or something? That was a real famous one back in the day. Chocolate covered bacon, bunker bomb. Oh, that's an easy fucking answer to that one. Is like bunk. Trish fucking loves it. I think it's fucking bunk because I'm not a big savory and sweet kind of fucking person. My shit, like, I want my shit either sweet or savory. Except for chocolate covered pretzels because that's like my all time favorite fucking thing ever. And chocolate covered potato chips are pretty bomb too. But besides that, like, yeah, I want my sweet, and my savory. Ever seen the movie The Smokers? I don't think so. Yeah, I really don't think so, but I don't know. Man, what were we talking about today at work? We said about something that could never be made nowadays. Oh, what the fuck was it? Oh, well, it doesn't fucking matter. But we have been talking at work a lot about The Faculty for some fucking reason. You know, that 1998 fucking alien horror movie with Josh Hartnett as the drug dealer hero and Elijah Wood and whatever. Women who harass men and take advantage of them for the laws. No, I don't think I've ever seen that. The Fonz plays a good bad guy, whatever that movie was called. Yeah, I didn't think you were talking about it like it was an adult film. But yeah, if anybody has any suggestions for like Halloween, like old school, like 30s time, kind of 30s, 40s horror movie for me and Bird to do Mystical Midnight on, just yeah, pass the link to me. Has to be on YouTube, and because I can't download it or do anything right now because reasons. But like yeah, with Bird, like we'll watch it, and oh man, I hope there's no commercials on it. We'll figure something out. Which musical artist is greatly overrated? My answer is Taylor Swift. See, I can't speak on that because I don't listen to popular music. I don't listen to the radio. I listen to my music and that's it. I don't listen. Yeah, I just listen to my music. And that's kind of one thing that like I kind of forced on Trish because well, I like almost everything. But like, yeah, she gets into my music, so that's all good. There's nothing that I listen to that she fucking hates. But like, yeah, if I'm in the car, fuck your music, my music. But she's also got off listening to that radio shit. Like, yeah, she listens to other things now. A fan film of Halloween or some mainstream horror franchises. I think I might have missed the beginning part of that. The Only Way Out in 1993 with John Ritter and Henry Winkler. Is that like a Lifetime movie? Or was it like an actual like movie? But speaking of music, I've been listening to fucking Halloween type music all fucking day. Like all day. I started at work with listening to like an hour and a half of the Misfits, and then I had to go out online and cook for them fucking scum fuck redneck fuckers. But then yeah, I came home. I was listening to like Typo Negative and White Zombie and more Misfits, and yeah, I'm just getting into that. It's Lifetime and the Fonz is awesome in it. But yeah, I'm just jamming out to that the Monster Mash. Yeah, if I could, that is fucking awesome. I mean, what else did I end up throwing into? Well, I was just saying, fuck it. This is Halloween now. Music. The Horror Pops. Fucking great. Bridge City Sinners. Fucking great. I threw that. Yeah, we're listening to that today, too. But yeah, man, Typo Negative. That was one of the coolest concerts I've ever been at. Because it was weird, man. We're in this fucking club in Pittsburgh. Club don't exist anymore. What the fuck was it called? Metropole. Yeah, and it was like this, like it kind of had like this industrial feel on the inside. And Typo comes out, and they're just fucking playing their, their music, and you know what it's like. Well, if you don't know what it's like very slow, like metal, like very gothic, and they're playing their shit, and like nobody's moving. Everybody's just in awe, just standing there watching the fucking band, and like Peter's still doing his fucking shit. And it's like nobody moved the whole entire concert. The whole fucking thing. Bizarre. Like fucking bizarre, man. Everybody just stood perfectly still, and we're all just like, whoa. All right, here's a question for y'all. What's the best concert you ever been to? I'm not saying that was the best concert I was ever at, but I liked all the concerts I went to. Yeah, Dave Matthews was meh. I hate it 'cause it was like in what was called Star Lake, and then it wasn't called Star Lake, and then it was called Star Lake again. It's in Pittsburgh. It's a big, huge, fucking like outdoor amphitheater, and ugh, just lots of partying beforehand, and just bleh. I never got to see AC/DC. That'd be fucking awesome. And I'm sad I never got to see Tom Petty either. Tom Petty was like the only fucking band I really wanted to see that I never got to fucking see. That was like I never got to see the Stones, and I would like to see them, but I ain't paying that much money to see the Stones or dealing with, you know, Pittsburgh and the fucking big ass fucking arenas and whatnot. Dweezil Zappa was a good one. Saw Huey Lewis back in the early 90s, and he put on a beast of a show. Dude, I would love to see Huey Lewis, dude. I love Huey Lewis. But yeah, that would be fucking sweet. I was even thinking, it was like, man, I went to a lot of festivals back in the day, like multiple Oz Fest. I was at the first Family Values tour, which was a pretty fucking awesome show. Because I mean, you had Limp Bizkit before anybody knew who Limp Bizkit was. You're like, before you knew, hey, this is kind of a douche band. That was fucking awesome. Seeing Rammstein was fucking awesome. Ice Cube was fucking awesome. Seeing Korn was fucking awesome. Orgy was bleh. But that was a cool ass fucking show. Or I saw Slipknot with Mudvayne and Dope. Dope sucks. I saw them twice. Not intentionally. They just fucking ended up opening for two bands I ended up seeing. Oh man, we'll try to think of some other fucking awesome ass ones. What do you know, Patrick? Dude, Weird Al would be the shit, man. Monster of Frankenstein. I think I'm aware of what that is. I'm trying to think. Well, let me know. Yes, if you can find if it's on YouTube, send it to me, and we'll see if there's not like a fuck ton of commercials in it. Because like I said, we'll be watching it right off of fucking YouTube and filming it with my phone, so I can just fucking straight up upload it from there. No editing, no nothing. Late to the stream, congrats on the move. Thanks, Daryl. Not completely moved yet, but we're fucking getting there. Like I said, moving some stuff tomorrow, but the big move is the 24th. So I'm probably not going to do one of these next Sunday, because that's also Trish's mom's birthday's on. Hey, thanks for sending me that, Patrick. But so I'm probably not gonna do one of these next week, but I will, because we're moving the big shit on the 24th, and after 24th we will be there. And I do definitely plan. I know I've said this earlier and stuff, but I'm saying it to Daryl. I do plan on doing a 24th, somewhere after the 24th, but before the 31st. Me and Bird doing a really shitty mystical midnight for some old horror movie. So we'll be doing that. At least one. I don't know if I can find a Halloween Uncharted Zone, we might have to do a Happy Craptastic as well, because Bird said he misses PTK, and I've kind of missed PTK because I did enjoy the fuck out of those fucking Uncharted Zones we did. You could do Manos. Yeah, I know it's on YouTube. I actually have it downloaded too. I've had it downloaded for a long time, but we just kept. I don't know. I think that is like one of the. I mean, I like a lot of I'm gonna say Mystical Midnight, a lot of Mystery Science Theaters, but that is one of my like top three. So it's like I always feel like we will not do anything close to fucking as good. Well, nothing we do is as good, but yeah, maybe. I know we almost did it a couple times and just didn't. I mean, I haven't watched it in a long time, and I haven't watched it at oh fuck, and I haven't watched the mystical God damn it, Mystery Science version in a long time either. Dude, I was thinking about Night of the Living Dead. We could do that. That's public domain and it's everywhere on YouTube, but I want to say we've done that a couple times, but it'd be totally different now. But like, gotta love Night of the Living Dead, except for you got that fucking full frontal naked chick at the end, which we ended up when we kind of did Mystical Midnight Celluloid Cinema to that back on public access days. We didn't take out the full fucking nudity. We just fucking let it run on public, and nobody said anything to us. So we're like, oh, that happened. Yeah, nobody said nothing about nothing. Oh, sorry, because we didn't do that was before we came up with Mystical Midnight. We kind of did like a horror host thing where we came in the beginning, came in at like the middle, and like came in at the end kind of fucking deal, and just played the movie as the movie. But yeah, I half-assed it just as much then as I do now. Oh, man, there's so many. I was sitting there thinking, there's so many. How many fucking shitty Bella Lugosi movies are there? Bird loves him some Bella. I mean, I do too, but the new lawnmower is like battery. Okay, I can get more into that because I bought it. Like, 'cause Bird let us borrow his battery fucking lawnmower that's like a foot wide, like teeny tiny fucking thing. And it cut the whole entire fucking yard, no problem. So we bought this. It was the cheapest one we could find that wasn't like Harbor Freight, where you had to buy the batteries and the charger separately, which would have ended up being more expensive anyway. But we bought a Craftsman, like two. It's like a 20-volt times two. Like you got to put both batteries in it. But the grass was so fucking tall, and I was dumb, and I fucking cut it too short that I couldn't even finish the whole fucking lawn. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make sure I cut the grass more often. Well, I mean, we didn't have one, so I couldn't, and I didn't want to bother Bird, or I didn't also feel like pushing his lawnmower for like 2 blocks or 3 blocks, whatever the fuck it is, to his fucking house, because it's farther than I thought. It's not. It's like an easy walk for either him or me, but I was like, it just felt like before we bought the house, it was like a block. But then I actually having to walk up there to get the lawnmower and then walk it back. I'm like, yeah, this is like 3 blocks. 2 words, Conrad Brooks. All right, man. Yeah, send it, dude. Do you bag your grass or mulch? As of right now, I've just mulched it because I said I cut it once with Birds and he didn't have the bagger on. He just had it, set to mulch. This one, when I did it one time, I set it to mulch. Like I didn't put the bag on because the bag seems really fucking small. And I don't know in this town if I can just like bag up fucking. I don't know what their like regulations and stuff are for like the garbage people taking yard clippings. Because I know where we're at now, you got to put it in like some like special paper bag, something, blah blah blah. So yeah, I don't know what like I don't even know what day the garbage is on, because we called the borough building or whatever to like tell them we were moving and all this stuff, and we asked about their garbage days. They're like, well, does your place have an alley behind it? We're like, yeah. And they're like, well, I don't know. It's like we have different days for all different parts of like the city. So they're like, yeah, just pay attention for your when your neighbors put out their garbage. And we're like, okay. But yeah, we'll learn all that shit as we fucking go. On end, I gotta find a universal garage door remote opener for the garage door because we're getting quite sick of not having an external garage door thing, getting out of the fucking car when we go there to drop shit off or whatever. Like if we have both cars, one of us has to park in the garage because there's not a lot of street parking. But yeah, with like it only has the internal ones. You gotta go get out of your car, unlock the fucking door, go in, hit the fucking button, get back in your car, and pull it into the fucking garage. Favorite pizza place? Patrick wants to know. Oh man, there's a local place I fucking love, but I'm not gonna get into the name of the local place. No, actually, I think Bird's garbage schedule is fucking different. But I'll get into the pizza place in a second, Patrick. Um, Bird's garbage because Bird, like I said, he's like 3 blocks away, and like we are on the very edge of the city. I think it's a city. If it's a city, it's a small city. You know, it's so like yeah, we're right on the edge, and Bird's a little bit more. He's still on the edge, but he's a little bit more into it. So like yeah, they have different garbage days all over the town, city, whatever. Yeah, no problem, dude. Because there are even multiple zip codes in this city. So, which I don't have that in my fucking brain yet. I kind of know what it is, but I don't. Just learned that Kay Parker died. Man, who was Kay Parker? Name sounds really fucking familiar. That's what sucks, man, about Taboo. I don't know. But yeah, that's what sucks about getting older, man. All the people we watched and admired or just whatever enjoyed the entertainment back in the day, they're all old and fucking dying or dead. Classic adult cinema. Oh. But yeah, it sucks. I mean, I got a little dark there, but it's like, yeah, okay, so I don't know if I talked about this on here before. I know me and Trish talked about it, but like since we've been watching Lucy, still we're on the Desi Lou comedy hour now, so like it's later, and Lucy's starting to look kind of rough a little bit, and it's like, man, she's one of the ones that's like it really pains me. Like whenever I'll be walking through and Buzzer will be on the background, and she'll be like on Password all old or like YouTube will recommend an interview of her talking about Vivian Vance dying and she's so old and I'm like no it hurts just like fucking Burt Reynolds, dude. Like Burt Reynolds will always be the Bandit to me because that is like my all-time favorite fucking movie, and it's like anytime I see Burt Reynolds old I'm like oh it just hurts so fucking much. It's like no, in my mind he will always be the Bandit and Lucy will always be 50s Lucy. Speaking of Lucy and Desi, how I wanted. Yeah, I'll get into the electrician thing in a second. But yeah. Speaking of Desi and Lucy, how we wanted the Boston Terriers, named Lucy and Desi. I'm thinking Trish is now, and we wanted Matilda, the bulldog, of course, or I did. But I think Trish like just wants like a lab now. She really wants our first dog to be a lab. So I think I'm coming to terms with the fact is I'm probably not getting any of the dogs I want, at least not for a long time, because we're gonna end up getting a fucking lab. She seems pretty fucking dead set on it. So forever stuck on the conveyor belt grabbing the chocolates. Yeah. Or always, yeah. I mean, that seems a little sad. Just that sounds like hell. Just being forever on the conveyor belt doing the fucking chocolate thing seems like fucking hell. But yeah, so I'm thinking now labs will be easier to fucking find than Boston Terriers and English Bulldogs in Southwest bumfuck Pennsylvania. Doggo needs to be in videos. Well, I hope. I fucking hope. But I really see. I really wanted Matilda. I wanted an English Bulldog to be all fucking fat and lazy, just like me, fucking breathing, just like Bird's dad, sitting in between me and Bird watching these fucking movies. A lab's not gonna sit there between me and Bird and watch a fucking movie. That dog's gonna be all over the fucking place. But I wanted God, that fucking golden doodle. No, golden doodles are all right. Like Casey and Leanne have a golden doodle, and he is a great fucking dog. But I don't want a golden doodle. Trish had a poodle growing up. She had a poodle for a long time. She had a poodle whenever I first met her and started hanging out with her. Not as a couple, but when we were just friends way back in the fucking day. And I was like, I don't want a fucking poodle. Also, will you sing the Kids in the Hall Terrier song to the Terrier? I don't remember. I mean, I loved Kids in the Hall, and I haven't watched that shit forever. But, sure, why not? Someday for Matilda, yeah, someday. But I think she will be we're gonna be old by that time. I mean, we're old now, but we'll be old by the time that fucking happens. Because if she wants a lab, we're gonna get a lab. So, lab. And then who knows when the next dogs will fucking happen. And then yeah. And then Matilda after that. We're gonna be 60 years old, and then I'll finally have my Matilda, but we won't have any fucking we hopefully I don't know what the fuck we'll be doing. Me and Bird will probably still be fucking doing this bullshit at 60, even though YouTube probably won't have us anymore if YouTube even exists. But speaking of the electrician, yeah, he came down and he fucking checked it out and everything else. And he's like, yeah, so we don't have to worry about upgrading the box right now. He's like, I'll run the 220 line and everything else. But springtime, before you need to turn the AC on, he's like, I don't like having too many 220s on I think ours was something like a 100 box. And he said we should upgrade to 150. But he's like, he doesn't want too many 220 lines going on with the AC and stuff. So he said by springtime, to upgrade the box, but he'll just run the 220 line for a stove, and it's gonna be under $300. So that's pretty awesome. And I do want him to change a couple outlets and stuff. So he said, he'll figure that into it. Because I mean, I know I could easily change the outlets, but I don't fuck with electricity. So yeah, I'm gonna have him change some of the 2-prong outlets into the 3-prong outlets and whatnot. But I need another beer, and we're gonna go outside. So prepare for the lagginess. God, I can't wait to not see this fucking townhouse anymore. So fucking over it. I'm over it. I mean, it is nice though having neighbors on both sides. Well, the people right next door to us moved out already, but it's nice having 2 places beside us because it stays pretty fucking warm in here. The lag man cometh. All right, man. I'll give you a tour of the old place whenever I come back in, even though you've all seen basically the old place, but now you're just all fucked up and not cool. But I've also... Yeah, fuck, I was gonna turn the light on, but fuck it. But I was also thinking with all this packing and stuff, man, all of that shit I had in the editing room. So, all that fucking bullshit collectible stuff and everything else, it was it's why? Why did I have all of this fucking stuff? Yeah, it's cool, but man, it is a pain in the ass to fucking pack and put away and then unpack. How much did I have to should have filmed that. Because that was a huge kind of it was a fucking ordeal. And like me just cutting and then like man, we can't do it this way, and then just running to a hardware store to pick up like a little like hobby hacksaw that was working until Bert got me tried. He fucking tried, and then Ben it stopped working. So back to the fucking drum went. But it is taken care of. It's an ugly job. But it is what it is. We have to do what we have to do. We'll hide or do something like hide. But we just need to get the fridge in there because we are now almost exactly a week away. I'm just checking out what time it is. We're all good. All right, Patrick. See you later, man. Have a good one. Enjoy your dinner. Yeah, I mean, I'll take you around this place. It's fucked up though, and like, yeah, like I said, it's just this shit everywhere. But yeah, fuck it. But yeah, out here, the back patio with no prop whatsoever, no roof, no nothing, just me standing, standing outside smoking in full elements, rain, sleet, sun, just around listening. I'm not gonna miss a sliding glass door either. Trish says, "Oh, I like the sliding glass door." I'm like, meh. Give me a dark cave, which our house kind of is. A dark wood paneled cave that has windows though. But like, yeah, that's gonna take some getting used to. In the corner of like the heating ductwork, where the ductwork is. That's where I really got to duck down. I've got to duck down time, but yeah. All right, let's go back in there. I don't want to be out here anymore. And around, and let's look kitchen. That you've seen many people eat this stuff and other videos with there's nothing fucking left in it, really. Just our Keurig so we can have fucking coffee. There are no pots, no pans, no nothing here. We're just eating fucking microwave frozen fucking meals. Which I've discovered some of them aren't too fucking bad. We got shitty ass fucking laundry room that's like, there's still stuff in here, like boxes to keep packed. There's still stuff in here, but not much. Like, we're really moving the fuck along. We got the living room, which is still here because, we need a place to fucking sit. Wow. Now you can see us looking at us. Just living room with a little fucking closets now empty in there. Curio cabinet that's fucking empty. Like, all my video games and stuff were fucking there. We had, like, collectibles and what fucking not. Box with all my fucking, like, my knives and pens and notebooks and my wallet and stuff's in that. Fucking front fucking door. A bag for work and whatnot. Whoop, wrong light. Gotta turn the light on up there. I forgot. Hallway that has no pictures, no fucking nothing. Said, wow, interesting fucking tour of an empty ass fucking place. Bathroom with basically nothing fucking in it. Enough to get through the fucking, what we need to get through. Bedroom, which, guess what? Basically has nothing fucking in it except for like my great grandparents or my grandparents or whatever fucking old ass vanity and just random fucking shit that'll all be gone. A few clothes left broken ass Mickey Forevers. I know Loot one, but I haven't been able to fucking do anything with it yet because we haven't done a real episode or anything in fucking ever. So yeah, this is our shitty little fucking townhouse. I hope you all enjoyed that. Seeing nothing. Nothing. And I still gotta grab a beer, god damn it. So at least with that big ass base, well, the big ass little basement in the other place, we'll have way more storage. More closet space. But I think the rooms are kind of smaller, so I'm gonna need to do some figuring on how we're gonna arrange things in every room. Like every room. But that's the fun to come, I guess. What were some of the bad frozen meal? What were some of the good ones you might be cool to talk about? I like frozen Michelangelo's eggplant parm. If you like eggplant parm, the bomb. Patrick's pork chops are spoiled, so he's back. That sucks, dude. I've had actually mainly good ones, man. Like Trish will take some of those to work sometimes, and she's a fan of those healthy choice steamer things. All the ones I had that were pretty fucking decent. I'm a fan of the Hungry Man turkey dinner or the Stouffer's fucking meatloaf or whatever. You know, all that shit. We've eaten a lot of Hot Pockets and stuff recently. But I'm a fan of chicken parm. I don't really dig eggplant, but I ain't damn well eating no microwave fucking chicken parm, man. Like, my chicken parm I make myself is a fucking bomb. Like, the real deal fucking bomb. So, I'm a huge fan of chicken parm, so I don't want to ruin myself with, you know, fake, or not, yeah, just crap chicken parm. But I can highly, highly recommend the Hungry Man turkey dinner. And that I think it's healthy choice steamers sweet. Was it sweet sesame chicken? Has like fucking sugar snap peas and fucking rice and like sesame chicken. It's actually pretty bomb. Remember those dang completes room temp weird meals you guys ate on the show? Yes, I absolutely remember them. And I see them all the time whenever I go grocery shopping. And I think about them all the time as I pass them. That parm is so close you could fool someone with it. Probably not, but you could. You know what else is fucking bomb? Goddamn, the Stouffer's veggie lasagna, man. Stouffer's veggie lasagna is the fucking shit, man. Me and Trish just ate that over like 2 days. Because, I mean, we get that every so often, but it is fucking bomb. A lot of frozen pizzas, too. We've done a lot of frozen pizzas. Trish's work gets like the Stouffer's stuffed peppers. She said those are really good. And I do love me a good stuffed pepper. But like, yeah, maybe we'll have to, like, I haven't seen any in stores. Or she said like the like stuffed cabbage ones are really good. I haven't seen those in the stores either. And I do love some stuffed cabbage. What we call pigs in a blanket here, but other people call, we've talked about this before, but other people call sausages wrapped in pancakes or whatever pigs in a blanket. They make TV dinners, but no HD TV dinners. True fucking that, man. They don't even call them TV dinners anymore, man. What was that, Swanson? Those used to be the TV dinners in the metal, like the aluminum trays, man. I remember that fucking shit, man, back in the day in my youth. Was like, yeah, the Swanson TV dinners, you fucking chuck them in the fucking oven for like an hour. And you're like, man, why am I fucking eating this crap food that I gotta wait for an hour to fucking eat anyway? I could cook something way better than this in half the fucking time. The cherry napalm dessert. Dude, the Hungry Man still has the apple napalm dessert, so one day, probably like last week or the week before, I had one of those Hungry Man turkey dinners, and that fucking apple napalm was there, and I was like, ooh, we got some vanilla ice cream in the freezer. Took a fucking scoop of that, dropped it in the fucking napalm, stirred that shit up. Wow. Yeah, I can't wait to actually start having some real meals again. What's the most useful thing your mom and dad taught you? Hmm. Um, I don't know. I did have a good childhood, but yeah, my dad was kind of a surly dick. Like, I mean, he wasn't abusive. I mean, other than the fact of like, back in the day you would get your whoopings, but like he did he liked to he yelled a fucking lot. So like every time he tried teaching something, he'd get fucking first time he'd get frustrated, he'd just yell and be like, "Go the fuck away." So that would be about that. I don't know. And then like Patrick's back again, made a sandwich. Hey man, sometimes a sandwich has to fucking do, dude. I mean, my mom was cool as fuck, but yeah, like I said, they never really taught me much. I guess I don't know. My mom had a pretty great sense of humor and liked bad movies, so I guess I got that. Surly Dick sounds like it could be a name of an opponent on Street Fighter. I can just picture my little ass fucking dad, which was like, for whatever reason, I was way taller than both of my parents. But like, yeah, I can see my surly ass dad with his fucking beer belly. I mean, he never really drank too much, but like, he just had that fucking belly and the fucking mustache and the fucking glasses. Like, he had Dahmer glasses back in the fucking day, like everybody else fucking had. Yeah. I did have a picture on the wall of him when he worked for the fucking steel mill, but it's gone now. It was there last week. But yeah. Like Pittsburgh through and through, man. My ass ain't working at no steel mill because now you gotta have like a degree and stuff. But no, you kind of don't because I did see that the steel mill is looking for people with like 1 year of experience in things. It was like, oh, so they need people pretty bad too. Poster's gonna be up at the new place. I'm changing it up. I'm definitely changing it up. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it yet because yeah, it's like I don't know. But yeah, there's some of them. I gave Bird that Fear and Loathing one. I don't know about like a lot of the Batman ones, but definitely my Dawn of the Dead one, my Evil Dead one. Like, yeah, there's gonna be like the Bird's Nest. Well, that's where the goddamn Fear and Loathing poster is going. But no, it's definitely gonna be different. Mood light and curtains. Nah. But you never know. But nah, it's gonna be definitely more vintage. I am like, yeah, I'm leaning into the vintageness of this fucking house hardcore. I mean, the stuff that I have that's really cool, I'm still gonna one up, but I'm also gonna mix in a lot of the vintage stuff. And of course we gotta have Billy's sign he made us behind us. But there's also less room behind us where I think we're gonna be sitting because up in the editing room, I had a whole entire fucking wall that was all filled with all the walls were filled with posters. But there's more closets and stuff. So y'all will see it whenever whenever we get there and I get it set up. Best Mad Max, Mel Gibson or Tom Hardy? Mel Gibson or Tom Hardy. Mel Gibson all the fuck away. But I did enjoy Tom Hardy's um, Mad Max. Actually, I just watched Fury Road probably within the last 2 months, 3 months. I was just sitting there and I felt like watching it, so I did. I like Tom Hardy. Oh man, what was that? What was that fucking Bronson? Dude, he was fucking amazing in Bronson. Amazing. I liked him. Like, he was one of my favorite parts of Peaky Blinders. I just wish he was in it more. Mel Gibbons. Gibbons are cool. Yeah. So there's been a lot of Halloween things happening. Our town here had a big, huge Halloween carnival. The town we're moving to had a big ass fucking Halloween fucking thing. And we can't go to either because Trish fucking always works at night. A lot of times 7 or even earlier, 7 p.m. or earlier. So, plus we have a lot of bullshit going on now. So, yeah, we can't do nothing. Nothing at all. Like all my horror movies are packed. I mean, I don't even have time for movies. I had like 80 some minutes the other day when I was like, oh, I got time for a fucking horror movie. And I was like, none of my fucking good horror movies are here. Let's look on Amazon and Netflix. And I'm like, I ain't got much fucking time. So I like lightly browsed Amazon and I was like, meh. And then I fucking lightly browsed fucking Netflix and I saw Choose or Die. And I was like, that looks alright. So I watched Choose or Die, and it was entertaining. I enjoyed it. I'll never watch it again, but I enjoyed it. It was a cool little video game horror movie thing. So I guess if you're looking for a kill of 80 some minutes and you just want to watch a light horror movie where you don't have to put too much brain effort into it, Choose or Die is aight. A waitress at work the other day said on Tubi there is a movie called 13th Fanboy or 13 Fanboy. It's about like this kid that gets locked in his basement by his dad and all he has to entertain himself is a Friday the 13th movie. So he, starts killing people or whatever. And I guess Corey Feldman and other Friday the 13th alumni are in it. And it seemed interesting enough, so maybe I will check that out. For free on Tubi. I assume it's not good, but she said she enjoyed it, so I might check that out sometime in the near future. Fried Berry is worth tracking down. Last was on Shudder. Not sure if it's streaming elsewhere. Yeah, I don't have Shudder. Dude, Tubi's fucking awesome, dude. I haven't watched Tubi in a while because, like I said, we've just been watching Lucy. But, like, dude, any streaming service that has goddamn The Many Loves of Dobie Gillis, Fried Berry. But, like, yeah, any fucking streaming service that has The Many Loves of Dobie Gillis, I am a fan of. Not only if it had the Dick Van Dyke Show, which it might, I don't know. But I would like to buy the Dick Van Dyke Show someday for Christmas. Fried Barry Allen, The Flash. It's like brother from another planet on ketamine. Sounds fun. What was your favorite cartoon when you were growing up? I was a Scooby-Doo fan, along with also being a Flintstones fan. Yeah, I loved Flintstones. I love Scooby-Doo. I loved almost all the fucking cartoons, dude. Looney Tunes. That Dungeons and Dragons cartoon I was a big fan of. G.I. Joe. Silverhawks, the Centurions, He-Man. Yeah, dude, I was a big cartoon fucking kid, man. I was slightly a latchkey kid, so there was a lot of like slightly I wasn't hardcore latchkey kid, but I was like my mom had carpal tunnel, so she would work for a while. And then she'd get all, like her hands and stuff would be all fucked up. So like she wouldn't, then she would, and then she wouldn't, and then she would. So yeah, a lot of cartoons back in the fucking day. A lot of like reruns of things like on, after school and whatnot. Like I think I was slightly older, but I used to love that Peter Pan cartoon they used to run after school that like Tim Curry did the voice of Captain Hook. I loved that fucking cartoon. I was a big fan of that too. But I also, I've watched anime. I still watch kind of a lot of animation, not as much as I used to, but I used to watch a lot of animation. Yeah, I watched Gargoyles, but like I said, I was a little older then. I think I was in my teenage years, and there was more of like, drugs and drinking and driving around and whatnot. Kid Video. Yeah, dude, Spider-Man. Both fucking awesome. I always wanted to do another episode of Kid Video, but the other episode I have, all the music videos were cut out, and that was all the fun. Was like, like the first episode with Lionel Richie and whatnot. Yeah, Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends were awesome. Fucking Justice League. I'm trying to think some other fucking awesome ass cartoons. Like Animaniacs and Tiny Toons. I was a little older for that, but I still love that. Oh, dude, I have the fucking complete series of Animaniacs up. I don't have the reboot, but like, yeah, Animaniacs was fucking awesome. I used to love that Dennis the Menace cartoon they used to fucking run all the time. The Kid Video episode with G.G. Allen must see. Yeah, for real. Fucking with poop and fucking cutting and blood and whatnot. Hello, this is the strike you're getting from this song, Lionel Richie. Hello, it's a strike you're getting for this song. But speaking of G.G. Allen, there is a fucking Hank Williams III does an awesome fucking tribute song to G.G. Allen called Punch Fight Fuck or PFF. Fucking great if you have a fucking Space Ghost. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude, like the real Space Ghost. Or Johnny Quest. That was fun. Dude, I used to love Wacky Races. Like, yeah, Brack. Oh, dude, Brack, yeah, dude. Me and Bert always used to fucking joke around and do the, oh man, what was it like? The spooky stories from Brack. I went to the store to get some milk. Oh, fucking great, dude. Yeah, C Lab. I remember seeing it when I was younger, but I became like I was more of a C Lab 2020 or 2021 or whatever. I don't remember what Brack's mom looked like in that show, but I loved the goddamn fucking Brack, dude. Brack's show was fucking great in the early days of Adult Swim. Oh, fun fucking times. Brack was always my fucking favorite parts of like Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Oh, that was fucking great. So in comes Mr. fucking Lag again. Because I need another beer, and since I'm out here, and I'm a few beers in, when you're drinking, cigarettes just kind of happen. Jackie Chan versus Jet Li. Oh, man. I'm a huge fan of fucking both. For real, dude. I love Jackie Chan and Jet Li. Great fucking movies. Great fucking movies. But in real life, I guess it's gotta be Jackie Chan. One Upon a Time in China movies were better, like long, like he did, Drunken or what, which was a great movie. They're both. We're having problems. Let's see if we're having problems. Let's see if opening the door does anything. I'll lead closer to the door. Goddamn Comcast. Motherfuckers. And now my internet shuts down. But yeah, I think I'm going to grab one more beer, hang out for that, and then I think we're just going to call that a fucking night. Like I said, I don't think we're going to be doing one next week, but hopefully more stuff coming. I have no plan besides doing that episode or two with Bird for Halloween. Because it just doesn't feel right not doing anything for Halloween. I mean, me and Trish can't do anything. Me and Bird haven't done anything episode-wise, so yeah. Gotta do fucking something. I mean, we probably could do trick or treat in the new house, but that's gonna be still like really close to us moving in there. So like unpacking and all that shit, and we're both still gonna be working and everything. So yeah, best game show host Gene Rayburn or Alex Trebek, dude. You seem to know me quite well from me just rambling at the internet for hours upon hours upon hours upon hours. But my fucking choice is gonna be Gene Rayburn all the fucking way. But Trish does love Alex Trebek on Classic Concentration or whatever the fuck that. I think that's what he was on. Like if I didn't have us on the TV right now, so I can see the chat as well, Buzzer would be on. I am such an old fucking man. Yeah, and plus, fuck, I don't even know. I don't even know what day Halloween's on this year. What day of the week is Halloween this year? I was like, I don't know if I'll be working. Well, it doesn't matter. I work in the morning, but Trish works at night. So we don't take our anniversaries off. We don't take, well, she might. I don't know if she's taking off time or no, I don't think she is. Maybe she is. I don't know. I think she might be taking time off after we move for a little bit. I don't remember. Halloween is a Monday. Fucking rock and roll. I will be off. And she will be off. But if she works the Sunday before, she'll be asleep almost all day. So, like, yeah. And there's like, yeah, she bought herself a new winter coat. So we're calling that her anniversary present. I'm pretty sure she bought me a new fucking hat. Because she asked about it like 4 times. Boston Scally released like 2 new Halloween fucking hats. One was based off like Zombie, and it was all right. And one was based off of Nightmare on Elm Street. It's like leather. I don't know if it's real leather, but it's like leather and stuff. And it has the red and green fucking stripes on the fucking side. And I'm pretty sure she bought me fucking that one. Because she asked me about the drop date and the time like 4 fucking times. And then I brought it up to her. She's like, oh yeah, I got you something you don't know. I'm like, I know. She's like, what do you mean? I was like, you asked me 4 times about the drop time. She's like, I didn't order you that hat. And I'm like, I can tell you're fucking lying. What is the one thing you would most want to save if your house caught fire, assuming that any people or animals made it out safely already? That's a little dark question. But honestly, for like the longest time, I'd be like, man, the Xbox would be one of them, but probably not anymore. But I would probably end up saving the fucking laptop and the hard drives with all of our episodes on it. Like, for real. I mean, we have some photo albums. We have a lot of fucking old stuff from like family and whatnot, but like none of it would be like quickly accessible. But I mean, I could run real quick and grab like 3 external hard drives and a laptop. So honestly, that would probably be it. Maybe not the laptop, because the laptop's old as fuck and it's like fucked up. So I'd probably grab the external hard drives and maybe leave the laptop. I don't know. But yeah, that'd probably be it, because, that's a lot of time and effort put into that fucking shit. Speaking of time and effort and YouTube and whatnot, I got an email the other day saying one of our Google AdSense accounts was canceled, was like closed. And I was like, but it still says we're like, making our whatever cents a month YouTube money. So it's like, did I have a second Google AdSense account that I never fucking knew about or whatever? How many years for your anniversary? 15 years together this Halloween, 15 years married this Halloween, 18 years together on Trisha's birthday, which was like July 20 whatnot. I mean, I know what her birthday is, but like, I don't know. 23rd, I think. I know. July 23rd. But yeah, man, a long fucking time, dude. That time just fucking flew by. Like, flew the fuck by. And I'm seeing me on the screen right now just doing a huge, thank you, Sad Sack, a huge advertisement for goddamn Labatt. God, our whole entire video career for me has been a huge fucking advertisement for Labatt Blue or Maker's Mark. But even though we call it Maker's Koontz, which we're completely out of, and I need to get a new fucking bottle of for the new fucking house. But I really want a different whiskey. I guess I could just buy a different whiskey for myself. That's not Koontz related. But I do got to buy a new bottle of Koontz. We got the googly eyes, we got the mustache, we got the now scarf/headband. You need to get Labatt to sponsor you, dude. Nobody would fucking sponsor us, man. Nobody. Nobody. And I realized I haven't even monkey dusted this whole entire fucking episode. Or live stream or whatever. Man, I really haven't been smoking much at all. I mean, I have been taking a few hits here and there, but, just, I don't know, busy. So I'll be right back. Monkey dust. Yeah, that was fucking dead. But yeah, that's why nobody would sponsor us. Because, yeah, we say horrible, horrible things. I'm even surprised. I'm always surprised we never got taken off or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I would only let things sponsor us that I actually fucking liked and used. Like Labatt, if Labatt wanted to fucking sponsor us, oh my god, I'd be so about it. I'm like, this episode brought to you by Labatt Blue, the wonderful beer, national beer of Canada, or whatever. That's not true. The official beer of hockey. Deathmatch. George Washington versus Napoleon. I mean, I guess I would have to say George Washington. I'm American, ain't I? And you can't have somebody say that, anybody else would win but an American here in America. Which, being busy and not paying too close attention to, current events and stuff, I mean, I lightly am, but it's kind of nice not thinking about all of the fucking bullshit. To have something else to focus on. But every time we go to the house, okay, there's this guy that used to be, he used to come to this restaurant I worked at all the time. His name was Bob. And he's eccentric as all fuck. Like wearing a fucking coonskin cap and shit that he fucking, killed the raccoon himself and all that shit. But, real eccentric guy, really nice guy, really fucking cool. Like, he would come into the restaurant just to sharpen our knives, just to do it, But, my dad actually worked with him at the fucking steel mill and stuff back in the day as well. But like for the last few years, he's been going around putting up these homemade fucking signs that are like, just what people would call left wing democratic fucking Democrat type stuff. And like he'd put these signs out everywhere, especially on the way between this town and our next town. Like there's this middle fucking like median type thing, like right in the mid, like, and it has like, all this grass, and he puts up all these fucking signs about like, women's choice. And I agree with all of his fucking signs. Trump is a fucking idiot. All this fucking shit, puts up all these fucking signs, and then people come and they fucking smash them down, and then they put other fucking signs up. And so me and Trish were driving somewhere that way, but it was before we were planning on moving there. We were driving to a thrift store or something. We see this fucking lady pull off to the side of the road, get out of her fucking car, and rip up all of his fucking signs and throw them into like her fucking car, right? And okay, so like, yeah, as of recently, me and Trish go to drop stuff off. On our way to drop stuff off at our new house, Bob's signs are there. A woman's body is her fucking choice, blah, blah, blah. All this fucking, like, good message stuff. By the time me and Trish leave the fucking house and come back home, Bob's signs are fucking gone. And then there's, like, Dr. Oz signs and fucking Doug Mastriano, fucking crazy psychopath, and all this fucking stuff. And then the next day we come through and Bob's signs are there. And then on the way back, Bob's signs are gone. And it's like, man, Bert even said the other day, he's like, the fucking the new Civil War 2 is going to start because of that fucking little median of fucking grass. And I know somebody said something, but I fucking missed it. It's nice to have things to focus on other than world events. You're goddamn right, man. You are goddamn fucking right. 15 years of getting loaded, 15 years, Bob's liver exploded. What's Bob going to do now that he can't drink? Monkey dust. So I have a little dilemma here. So I really got to piss. I got this full ass fucking beer here. So do I chug the beer and really gotta fucking piss? Or do I leave you here while I go to fucking piss and then hang out and drink that beer at a casual fucking, pace? What's the most impressive go-to meal that you can cook? I can cook almost anything. I mean, there's lots of stuff I haven't tried, but man, I can rock some fucking, like I said, some chicken parm is my favorite. Like, dude, that is my fucking favorite fucking meal. Like, I'll rock a fucking chicken parm. I'll rock a fucking lasagna, like a bomb ass fucking lasagna. Like, but my like go-to, the thing that everybody fucking loves, is not technically a meal, but like my homemade tiramisu. Dude, people fucking go nuts over that fucking shit. Because it is fucking bomb. Like, I tweak the fuck out of that shit. It is fucking bomb, dude. Instead of using rum, I use Kahlua. So that's fucking bomb. But then I also, instead of doing, like, a layer of mascarpone and then a layer of fucking, like, homemade whipped cream, I will fold the whipped cream into the mascarpone and do it as, like, this, airy, fluffy layer in between the soaked lady fingers and shit. Dude, I'll rock a fucking tiramisu, man. Like fucking nothing. I haven't made them in a long time. It's really not that fucking hard. It's expensive though, man. I don't even know. I haven't made it in a while now, but it's like with grocery prices nowadays, like that shit used to be like $20 to make a fucking tiramisu. It's like, but nowadays, I can only imagine it's probably like 30 fucking bucks now, I bet. But tiramisu is real fucking easy, man. You start off and you make yourself a fucking custard. Like with eggs and, milk and what fucking not. You just make yourself a fucking custard. And then you fucking, after it's done, You set it to cool. After it's cooled, you fucking fold in mascarpone cheese, which is like a fucking Italian cream cheese, basically. But then, normally people take it and they'll put a layer of that. Well, they'll take like ladyfinger cookies and fucking soak them shits and put them at the bottom of a pan, and then they would take mascarpone and put a layer of that, and then a layer of whipped cream, and then a layer of soaked fucking ladyfingers, and what fucking not, blah blah fucking blah. Like I said, I fold together that mascarpone custard and the fucking whipped cream all together, and it is fucking bomb. Like, it is fucking bomb. Then a layer of beef jerky. Yeah? No, because I keep my fucking savory, and my sweet. But anyway, I really gotta fucking piss, man. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to leave you guys here staring at the blank fucking wall. I'll be right back. Man, I can't wait till I don't have these fucking steps anymore. All I see on the screen is fold the jerky with the mascarpone. Well, I mean, would you have to, like, blend up the jerky? Or, like, dehydrate it even further and make it into a fucking, powder and then fold that shit in? Funyuns bomb as fuck. Funyuns are definitely bomb as fuck. I love me some Funyuns. But speaking of snacks, it puts mascarpone on its skin or unless it gets the hose again. Gardetto's Pizzeria Party Mix, Snack Mix is pretty fucking bomb. As soon as I get off of this, I'm gonna fuck some of this shit up. So, alright, I got about half a beer left. So, we're coming to the end. Bring on your last whatevers. And like I said, I probably won't be doing this next week. Your choice. Smartest person in the world or the richest person in the world. I'd probably say I want to be the smartest person in the world, I guess. Because, I mean, you could make money. You're smart. And plus, that'd be either one would be a change for me because I'm neither smart nor rich. I'm dumb and poor-ish. Me, myself, personally, I'm fucking poor. Trish works her ass off and makes the money. I just, cook breakfast for rednecks 3 days a week. And talk to random people on the fucking internet. Or play with my friend and watch bad movies and then talk about it on the internet. So, I mean, I guess Elon Musk, richest dude people mistakenly think is smart. Yeah, you're right. All right, here's something. Let's try this. Which movies you most rewatched the most times in your life? How many times did you watch it? I have no idea how many times I've watched these movies, but I can say Goodfellas is probably the top. My second favorite movie has to be SLC Punk, like an independent movie with Matthew Lillard back in the day about punks in Salt Lake City in the 80s. I fucking love that movie. I've seen that movie so many fucking times. Lock, Stock, and Snatch, I've seen them A million fucking times. But if it's like the most times, it probably has to be Goodfellas. Smoking the Bandit as well. Blues Brothers as well. There's a million fucking movies, for real, but Goodfellas has to be the movie I've watched the fucking most. Like, that is my all-time favorite fucking movie. I love that movie so fucking much. Anytime, like, we don't have cable, but like, if it happened to be, I've watched Hackers a bunch too, man. Fucking, I loved Hackers. I still love Hackers. That fucking soundtrack is still on my phone because I owned the CD. Actually, I owned the tape, the cassette tape, and the CD. But yeah, dude, that soundtrack, Back to the Future, fuck yeah, Sean. Did you see the Lock, Stock series and the Snatch series? Wait, we mean like, what do you mean? Just have I seen Lock, Stock, and Snatch? I fucking love that shit. But it's like, was there a series based off of it? Hack the Planet! But Snatch series was why it's not to be a continuation of the movie. Yeah. Dude, I mean, there was a whole bunch of Guy Ritchie movies that I didn't see, like, in between there. But, like, I love Snatch. I love Lock, Stock. I loved his two fucking Sherlock Holmes movie. Snatch had a 2-season series? Really? Really? With fucking Rupert Grint? Really? Really? Streaming free on Crackle. I'm gonna have to fucking look into that. Wow. But speaking of Ron Weasley, did you ever see that fucking that show he was in? Was it Death something? It was him and oh fuck, I can't think. Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. It was with fucking Rupert Grint and Nick Frost. Like, oh, what the fuck was it called? It was something where he was going to kill himself, and Nick Frost was his doctor because because Nick Frost told him he was going to die. It's Snatch in spirit, kind of like Fargo series. Isn't a remake of the movie, but similar in spirit. I liked the Fargo series, but I don't know what, like, we gave up on cable, but we gave up on it first. Like, last season I remember seeing was the one with Kirsten Dunst in it. But like those, I think that was the third season. But those, I liked Fargo, man. But yeah, there is a fucking TV show with Nick Frost and Ron Weasley in it that is fucking great. It's like ran for like 2 seasons or whatever. It is fucking great. I never saw the Get Shorty series. Like, I loved that movie, but yeah. All right, I'm coming close to the end here. But I was going to be like, all right, since y'all always asking me questions, so you have any questions about the fucking shitty restaurant industry? Because, I mean, I've worked in a lot. Best Inspector Clouseau. Peter Sellers all the fucking way, man. Peter Sellers all the fucking way. Peter Sellers was a fucking genius. I loved those fucking Pink Panther movies. I don't think I ever saw the Steve Martin ones. I think I was just like, don't need to see those. I do love Steve Martin, though. But by that point, well, he did what? Cheaper by the Dozen and all that shit. Is your gig affected by the... what stuff? Sodexo? The what now? Remember, I'm a fucking idiot. So, frozen bread? What frozen bread? What frozen bread? The Jerk, Three Amigos. Yeah, Three Amigos was fucking great. I haven't watched that movie in fucking decades. Oh, no, we don't use that. We don't use that, supplier. We have like 2 other suppliers, but we've had our own problems. Yeah, we don't have any, like, there's no driver's strike or anything like that, but we just have problems with getting things here or there. I said, it still fucking happens, man. When I go grocery shopping, like, even our Walmart, like, the pasta aisle is always half empty. Always. Ugh. So that is it. I think I'm going to end it. If anybody's got an interesting topic of conversation, I can go grab another beer. I got nothing going on. How long does it take for you to prep before opening? I don't prep, like, I come in at 12. I mean, what, come in at 12? I come in at 7. We open at 7. I'm always there 15 minutes early and start work 15 minutes early. But, like, we kind of prep, like, every fucking day. Like, the opening cook / manager, he comes in, like, way early and fucking, cooks fuck tons of bacon and home fries and everything else. But, like, myself personally, I come in at 7, bust my ass in the prep kitchen for like a few fucking hours, and then I go out online as quickly as possible to help them fucking cook. Get a beer? All right, Sean, one more fucking beer. I guess I could have taken you with me, but I didn't. All right, one more fucking beer. And then for real, I'm done. Because I do got to get up fucking early in the fucking morning. I mean, I'm aware it's only 9 o'clock. But I do got to get up early in the morning. I got to run to Walmart, do some shit, and then Gabe's coming over with his trailer at like 9:30. Trish gets off it. We'll get here at like 7:30, 7:45. We'll do more shit to get ready. He'll come down, and then we're going to start busting fucking ass, get stuff out of here. So, bring it on. I got another beer. Bring it on. Is it a Pretty Ruby trailer? What am I missing in the... Oh, Gabe's trailer. No, it's not the roomiest, but it's more than like my little ass car and Trisha's car. I mean, Trisha's car, we can fucking fit some shit in. Hell, my car, I took like 9 boxes in the first time I took over there by myself. And my car is pretty tiny, fucking, not tiny, but it's a small enough fucking car. Trisha's car is bigger. So also, she was like, I'm going to park in the garage. I'm like, fine, whatever. And now, since we don't have a fucking garage door opener, I think she got sick and tired of doing that. She's like, you can park in the garage. So I'm going to be parking in the garage from now on, which my car is newer, so let's keep that shit in as best condition as possible. I mean, hell, hers is probably like 12 years old now, but still runs like a fucking beast. She loves her fucking car. She calls it her tank girl. It can plow through anything. How many rolls of packing tape have you gone through? I don't know, man. 5, 6, maybe. But we do have multiple rolls throughout the house in different rooms in different stages of emptiness. So, yeah. I bought an 8-pack. And I was like, this will get us started. And I think we'll be fine. I think we'll actually even end up having a fucking roll or 2 left over. But, yeah. I'm not moving again. It ain't fucking happening. I don't care what fucking happens. I am not moving again. If Trish realizes one day, she's like, man, I made a horrible decision with this fucking dick bag. I ain't moving. They kick us out of the fucking house for whatever reason. I ain't fucking moving. Ain't fucking happening. The only way I'm moving out of this fucking house is if my ass is moving out in a fucking hearse. If you had the money, would you open your own diner? Probably not. I always thought about doing a food truck would be cool. But I don't know, maybe. Like if I actually, but see, the problem with opening like your own restaurant is like the fucking employees in the restaurant industry. I'm one. I'm a fucking stoner. 90% of them are worse than stoners. They're either fucking coked the fuck up alcoholics doing heroin in the fucking bathrooms. Dude, cooks in restaurants are fucked up, man. Fucked up. I'm like, Daryl moved across 5 different countries and 24 different apartments over the past 22 years. Hate it. Dude, I'm sorry for your fucking luck, man. Or not your luck, but I'm just sorry you had to fucking do that. It's like I've moved 4 times in my fucking life. Like I lived in the same fucking place with like where my parents and stuff lived for like 20 some years, like early 20s. And then me and Trish moved to Meth Town, USA. And then we moved to this town we're at now. But then we moved to this place here. And then we're moving to the town we're going. Yeah, man. Oh, man, it's awful every fucking time. So much fucking bullshit that you don't fucking need. Like when I was packing, like I said, about all those collectibles and like figures and statues and stuff, I was like, why do I fucking need this shit? Yeah, it's cool, but fuck, I hate it all. A food truck would be cool if you could find a busy location to park. Yeah, I mean, food trucks seem to do kind of well in our area. So, like, there always seems to be something going on or whatever. Well, through the spring and summer and fall. But, yeah, it would be cool. Or I thought it would be cool to do, like, flea markets and fairs and stuff like that. Like, at one point, it wasn't a serious plan. It was just something I thought would be cool would be, like, doing, like, deep fried Oreos and shit like that at, like, county fairs and like flea markets and stuff like that, like big flea markets, like Rogers, Ohio. Like I don't know if anybody knows, like Rogers, Ohio has a huge ass flea market. It's fun as fuck. But like yeah, like I would love to do like this fried Oreos or something there because I do make a pretty bomb fried Oreo. It's like that's pretty fucking easy. Lunch Wagon is the movie if you want Dick Van Patten, the band Missing Persons and Food Trucks. Dude, we have Lunch Wagon. It's on the fucking computer for us to do someday. We've had it for fucking years. Years. We also have one called Swap Meet that has Danny DeVito in it that we might get to some fucking day. We almost did it a couple times, but then didn't. Yeah, man, I kind of can't wait. I kind of really can't wait. Any update on testing your water? No, we haven't gotten that far yet. There's just been so much other stuff because the move day has been creeping up and everything else. I'm drinking bottled water there. We bought like a big ass fucking thing of like Deer Creek water or whatever the fuck it's called. And we just kept it in the fridge that's over there. So we've just been drinking that. So, but like, I'm definitely getting the fucking filters that are, certified for lead, blah, blah, blah. But like I said, we're old. It didn't kill Frank. COVID killed Frank. COVID and cancer killed Frank. So, like, and I'm sure we've lived in multiple places that has had lead pipes. So, it is what it fucking is. If it didn't have that lead pipe, we probably would have never ended up with this house. It would have been bought by some fuckballs, like the people that own this place, and it would have been rented out for like $1,000 a month, if not more. After work, though, because I don't think anybody but me and Trish would have wanted all the wood paneling and the vintage floor and all that stuff, because that house, like I said, is perfect for us. It's smaller than I thought, or that I felt like. Now that we're starting to move stuff in there, it's definitely smaller than I fucking thought, but whatever. I will make it work. We will make it work. Filming wise, for people ate this stuff, which I still want to fucking do. I don't know how that's going to fucking work out. Like, we have the dining room there. So, like, it can be mixed between, like, the small-ass kitchen and the dining room. But I do plan on doing those. But I do want to do... See, it's like, there's so much stuff I want to do now. And it's like, I wish I could do it all right now. I wish we had the money, and I wish we had the time to do it all now. It's like, I want to redo that dining room fucking floor. I want to film videos. I want to do this. I want to do that. But the water filtration system is happening between this Monday and next Monday. Because I said after the 24th, we will be in that house. We just have to come back here to fucking clean this place. But I do, like, yeah. That will happen real soon. And it's like, I know I should, like, I know nobody cares. Is the utility bills in your new place pretty reasonable? I don't know yet. We'll see. I mean, we got, like, we haven't really been there. Trish just turned on, and I see we froze on my TV. Oh, we're back. Now we're froze again. Monkey dust. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. Trish just turned on the furnace today because it's getting down into like the low 30s and stuff at night. So yeah, we'll see. I assume they're going to be a little bit more expensive than here because, like I said, we had neighbors on both fucking sides. So they were keeping us kind of warm and everything through the, through the winter. But I did notice the place was pretty cool throughout the summer when we looked at it. The place stays pretty cool, so like we might not have to run the air conditioner as much as we have to do here. So our internet's going to be cheaper, like a decent amount fucking cheaper. We just ended up paying our phones off, which we got at the very beginning of the pandemic. So our cell phone bills are fucking cheaper now. Swap Meet makes Lunchwagon look like the van Danny DeVito in an alternate universe. Yeah. But Swap Meet has like I've noticed, like skipping around it, it has the awesome opening song where the lyrics basically say what's going on. Cool, except for the covered porch. What except the covered porch is fucking hot. Bird was the other day when we were there when I was cutting the fucking cabinets for the fridge. He's like, "Man, you're gonna need a fucking heater out here with like, to keep warm." I'm like, "Dude, no, you're not. You're really not, dude. That covered porch is at least 5 degrees hotter than the fucking house." Yeah, since Trish's mom's birthday is the Sunday before the big move, she's like, "We got to do something." He's like, "Well, should we have them over to the new house and get like a pizza or something?" I'm like, "Baby, we don't got we got like barely any chairs over there. We have like nothing. We'll just be sitting." She's like, "Well, we'll have a porch party." I was like, "So we're just gonna sit on the porch and play some music and eat pizza and drink beer." That sounds like a pretty decent idea. Maybe I'll tell her, "Yeah, let's do that." I don't know if I talked about earlier, like last week or whatever, but Trisha's mom's slightly bullying us into doing Thanksgiving at our new house, and like that gives us a fucking month to get everything fucking completely set up and everything else. But she did win a $500 gift card. Trisha's mom did win a $500 make Thanksgiving, and I'm like, My restaurant's always closed on Thanksgiving. I make some bomb ass Thanksgiving. $500 to put towards Thanksgiving. But she probably won't give us all of that. But like, yeah, that'd be fucking sweet. There's the Gloriously Bad Record City on Amazon Prime. It was really originally shot on video and transferred to film, primitive 70s style. It has an all-star cast released by AIP. If you find that one, it will melt brain cells. Dude, I ain't got many brain cells left to melt, man. A decade of doing fucking bad movie reviews. Can't even call them reviews. A decade of just fucking blah blah blahing about bad movies has just destroyed what was up there. And the beer in the pot as well. And I guess all the psychedelics in my 20s. And all the cocaine in my 20s. Yeah, there just ain't nothing up here anymore. We do have a movie downloaded for years that we just keep skipping over called Brain Melt. So, Dr. Dre versus Puff Daddy, who wins? Dr. fucking Dre, dude. Do you even have to ask that fucking question, dude? Dude, Dr. Dre would slap Puff Daddy like he was D. Barnes. If anybody gets that fucking reference. Fucking Puff Daddy, Dr. Dre. Dude, Dr. Dre look like he's the dude that ate Dr. Dre nowadays, man. I mean, I haven't seen him a lot since he had his... Did he have a heart attack? Did he have a stroke? I don't remember. But I haven't seen him a lot. But, dude, Dr. Dre was pretty woof there for a while. Are you talking about Rhythm of the Night, The Barge? No! Fucking Dr. Dre slapped a fucking reporter lady. I think her name was D. Barnes back in the fucking day. There's video of it. Like, it was a big fucking deal back in the day. I think her name was D. Barnes. Hell, Eminem even... Yeah, she hosted a hip-hop show. It was like Eminem made a fucking reference to it in what? What was the name of that fucking song? Oh, man, I'm horrible with song names. Split Personality, I think, was the name of that fucking song or whatever. But yeah. So what are y'all doing for like Halloween? Since, you know, I ain't doing fuck all besides unpacking and whatever the fuck happens on Halloween. But what are y'all doing? Nothing, I see. It's all good though. Work early, sleep early. Dude, I got you, dude. I totally get that. It's like, dude, my sleep schedule is so fucked up. It's like I'm up 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning every fucking day. Nothing, just handing out candy. I wonder how many kids are gonna get at this place. I said, I don't know if we're gonna end up doing it this year because it's a Monday. Trish might be there. Actually, I don't know when that town's trick or treat is. It might not be. They might have it during the weekend. But yeah, I don't know. It's like I said, it's slightly off the side of the town. So it's like we might not have a lot of fucking kids, kind of like how we're in the edge of town here, and we had like no kids here. But oh man, I was saying since we're moving, I said to Trish like last week, I was like, man, you know, we're gonna be hanging out with Bird, Jamie, and Livs a lot more. Like we're gonna have to go there Christmas morning because Livs wants it to happen, and we're gonna have to go there on like, you know, whatever holidays and what fucking not. We've talked about this before about how, like, you know, I've known Bird forever and I'm like, you know, known his family forever. But it's like, we're going to have to, like, buy Liv's presents now. Because, I mean, you can't just be like, hey, Livs, I know you're a little girl, but no present for you. But at least he's at that age now where you can still buy kind of a crappy toy thing and should most likely be cool with it. If not, whatever. But I'm down to like one more chug. I am. What's the worst purchase you've ever made? I don't know. I'm not really just. I mean, I probably made lots and lots of horrible decisions with things to buy back in the day, but nothing that's been so fucking, that sticks out so fucking much that I've been like, that's the worst fucking purchase I've ever made. I mean, yeah. And plus, I'm pretty good, like, with taking care of my shit in a way. It's like I try to take care of my stuff. Sean Regal says a Jeep, he hated it. Yeah, I've never owned a Jeep. Yeah, like all my cars were all, like I said, up until the car I have now, were all old as fuck and they were cheap and they just did the fucking job, so I can't fucking complain. But yeah, like I've never really like regretted buying any of the cars I've bought. I've never regretted really any tech I've bought. I don't know. I kind of wish I wouldn't have bought the PlayStation 4 because I mean, I had fun playing all the PlayStation exclusives, but now I just want to sell it and nobody really wants it, and I don't want to fucking sell it to GameStop because one, I don't want the fucking credit, and just the money they would give me would be absolute shit. So, best car was a Grand Marquis. Probably that thing was a beast. Fuck yeah, dude! I loved the Grand Marquis I fucking had, dude. 2-door Grand Marquis, man, white. Fucking the back had a blue fucking vinyl fucking top, dude. Oh, dude, the doors weighed like so fucking much. So fucking much. The two huge fucking blam fucking doors. Oh man. 6 foot of fucking hood, man. I almost shot a video the other day. I was packing stuff from the editing room and I found old ass fucking photo albums from like my teenage, early 20 years. And I was like, oh, dude, Bird had a whole bunch of pictures in there and everything else. But there's all these people that would probably not appreciate me showing these fucking pictures on there. But like, yeah, pictures with the fucking goddamn Grand Marquis, all that fucking shit. Maybe when I unpack, I might reconsider. Maybe me and Bird will have to both get together and do a fucking thing where we go through these fucking photo albums. No, I'm sure Trish would not appreciate, like, because I know in those photo albums was like her high school pictures with her big teased hair and stuff. Oh man, she'd probably get pissy about that if I shared that, but she wouldn't know because she wouldn't ever watch this stuff because she don't watch our stuff. So I honestly could. Nah, maybe. We'll see. All right, but for real, I am ending it this time. So I don't know exactly when I will see you guys again, but like I said, it'll be soon, but not next week. So yeah, there's all kinds of fucking stuff if you want to go back and watch. I'm sure all of you have, but yeah, we will be back soon. I will be back soon. Yeah, but I see almost every comment and everything else. I'm around, man. All right, see you guys fucking later.